All right. It's working now. Morning, y'all. I know y'all can see me, hear me all right. All the normal stuff. I was having issues with StreamYard. I like go and delete some stuff in order to get on. How are y'all? How was your weekend? I am freezing. Like, my hands are so cold. Like they're actually like a different color. No. You laughing at me down there?
Yes.
Oh. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna print out some labels. I believe I'm connected to my printer too. All right. Morning. Weekend sales could have been better, but not terrible. I agree, Brett. I agree. I feel like a lot of people are starting to post about that again, where it's another slow time. But hopefully, with it being the start of Q4, that everything will kick in and it'll be somewhat normal. I know, like, the whole recession and all that has a lot to do with what's going on right now. But yeah, I hit my tooth with my coffee cup. Good morning, good morning. I'm just gonna print off a few labels. I know that the post office is closed today for Columbus Day, I do believe. Which I think is kind of an odd day to be closed on. Like, I don't know. Good morning, Barbara. Unless you're gonna my sales are actually been better this weekend. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that your sales are better. I know some people were getting kind of worried, and then like for me, I'm one of those people I've kind of hopped on to, like, I got a part-time job that I'm starting next week, to kind of just help out balance everything out. But yeah, I'll still be doing reselling, get all that stuff. Try to get my ducks in a row. Good morning. Good morning, Jen. I want to say AM, but I know it's not AM. It's dead file now. Oh. Like, I am legit. I need to, like, get, like, I wonder if, like, would, like, fingerless gloves help me at all? Did anybody go yard sailing, thrifting at all this weekend, sourcing? Like, up here we had it's called Color Fest. It happens up in, like, Thermont, and I went Thursday morning. I went and found decent stuff. I was out for like 3 hours, like this whole town, kind of like zigzagging all over the place. I didn't like follow. I didn't look up any signs or anything. I just kind of or listings. I just kind of went and followed the signs that were on the streets. Got a few things. Got a handful of things. And then we went back out on Friday morning and like hit up a couple more things, but nothing too crazy. I think we actually did better at the thrift store on like Saturday than we did with the yard sales. Yes, thumbs up and peace. And if y'all follow me on Instagram or TikTok, y'all can go check. I just put up a new reel for what sold this weekend. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, all right. Short road trip to see color and waterfalls. Listing and car. That sounds like a good time. So I'm trying to think of like, oh, we had Saturday night. Mike and I are on staff for Mike is voiceover guy. we're on staff for a local film fest, and this year I kind of took a break this year, but Mike had a little bit of work to do for some of that, and so Saturday night we went and checked out. We got to see the whole thing and hang out with our other fellow staff members, and it was a good night. Usually, I'm like the one who like plans out the launch party and just the aesthetic of everything. And I've done the graphic design for a couple of years, and I needed a break this year because the last 2 or 3 years I've put a lot of time and effort into all that, so I needed a break. But no, it was fun. We got to do that. And then yesterday we went and hung out at a brewery for a couple hours. Nice chill weekend. It's like, I know we sell a lot of toys, but would you be interested in private pick or like of Halloween, Christmas? Has working lights. I could maybe. You can always reach out to me, and if you have like, there's like pictures or anything, I like to check it out beforehand. You woke up the wife accidentally at 6:30 on a Saturday. What were you doing? Like, she didn't want to hang out with you that early. All right, it's too quiet. I need to figure out music. I really do. Let's go see if there's. Do we have let's go to feeding ducks. Can we go to feeding ducks? Can I kill that silence? All right, there we go. Feeding ducks. Is it on if I come with you? There you go. And then get she like partnered up. You should be thankful for her, okay? Be thankful for her. And even if she did want to give up with you. It's like two heads are better than one. Like two people finding things better. How you contact me? Oh, so do you have? You can contact me. I believe my email is in my contact info on here. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. I'm on everything. So, and you can usually, I think my link tree is also in my contact. I can also drop it. Or if somebody can, I don't know if, do I have any mods in here? I'm so bad at it. I'm so out of it this week. Yeah, I'll get the link tree for you and drop it in. Yeah, so I wasn't here last week. I was actually down in Texas because my grandmother passed away. So I was down there last week. So that's the reason I didn't do a live last week. So I got back Tuesday evening. Yeah. Are you the lady that fell out of the chair? Yes. I am the lady who fell out of the chair. That was back in March. Yes. that was back in March. I fell on my chair and hit my head on my desk behind me. The chair that I was sitting in, I went to go. I readjust myself all the time, and so when I went to go push, and it was a different chair. It was an older chair. So when I went to go push up myself to kind of readjust myself, the bolts, the screws underneath the chair that was holding onto the handles completely ripped out of the chair, and I fell backwards. Didn't catch myself at all. Ended up going to the emergency room and getting 3 staples in my head, and I still have those. They're over my shelf. So I'm glad everybody's gonna kick out of it this morning. I'm glad everybody's gonna get a good laugh. Yes, I am the lady who fell on my chair. And like I found a let me show you. I found a candle at Walmart in the Halloween section. It's like, oh no, I hope I don't fall. So I had to get it and put it on my desk. So, yes. Yeah. Yes, I will never live that down. It'll always be there. I know Philly Flipper was using it as a super chat for a while. I still never saw any money from that. But yeah, I made sure to I made a TikTok out of it, like literally, like as I was sitting in the emergency room. because we went around a few times. What's up, Dad? I don't understand why it just says YouTube user whenever you come in. But anyways, y'all, the YouTube user is my dad, Dennis. And you say hi to him. Hopefully I'll get him on. Get him on here one morning or one evening. What are you laughing about down there? D nice? Is there D nice here? A Ron. What's some other ones that he says in that? Morning, Ken. How are you? Paul's still using it. He used it in his live Friday. Okay, well then see. Yeah, somebody says that Paul's still using it. I know. I feel like I should need to get something out of that. If he's getting super chats and using my video, because it was on my channel. Is there a be lackey? That's what my dad said. Blake, be lackey. That's funny. Oh. Are you coming up here? Yeah. The voice of God. Yeah. If you want to pack something and make a lot of noise with some tape, you're more welcome to. I got my TikTok out of the way, so we can pack some stuff up. D nice. Alright. You wanna toss me a couple? Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it Brianda? Is that how you pronounce that name? Brianda? Okay. So this is the owl. Owl.
So what do you have, owl and what?
It can go priority.
No, but I mean the ones you have, like this
one. What?
Do what?
Do what?
Do what?
What?
Which ones do you have labels printed for?
Okay. This is the owl one. That's just what I just said.
Okay.
That's what I just read it out. Is there a Timothy here?
Timothy?
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 Can we test the sturdiness of the chair? Why is everybody bringing up the chair this morning?
You get some like traction with your head bashing?
I know. There's something like my video pop up again or what? My chair is good. No, actually,
Good chair.
I like my chair a lot. Yes, it's a lot sturdier than my other one. No head bashing. Knock on wood.
Better.
Can God say hellfire and brimstone just once?
What tone do you want it in?
Do you want real serious? Like
hellfire and brimstone.
Every time I see the video, I have to look away. Yes, that video will never be forgotten. I am very aware, Chris. I'm very aware it's never going away. eBay isn't dead. Please help me pack orders. Hey, we're hanging out. We're getting some stuff done. been organized for the week.
You know, medium flat rate for the.
Yeah, I can go on that. Yes, sir. Okay, this pen sucks. It's more of a track record of failure than anyone else's chairs. Yes. I feel like I'm like. I don't know of anybody else having that kind of like issue. And Branda. It's a very unique name.
Well, I think at the time, like when that happened, like you would stay up really late. Like,
yeah, well, that was like when that happened. It was at like 11:30 at night when that happened. And that's because I was on with Jake.
It was like a Sunday night too, right? For was it a Monday?
I thought it might have been a Monday. Yeah, it was either Sunday or Monday.
I think it was a Sunday night.
I don't know. I just know it was March. It was late. It was past my head.
Well, I was almost asleep, like 2 rooms over in the house, and I hear this big. It sounded like.
If I hadn't have gotten up, I would have been laying there for a little while, probably just like bleeding all over the place.
So we have like a storm door in the front of our house that, like, if it's windy, it'll blow up and you hear like a little bit of a bang. It sounded similar to that, but yeah, if you wouldn't have come out and said, Michael, check my head.
No, I would have been laying there for forever before anybody would have even checked on me. So I was lucky I was able to like get back up because, yeah, I was bleeding pretty well from the back of my head. Yeah. So anyways.
All right, this one's some water.
What's up, Justin? What's up, Ray? How are y'all doing? Just I haven't seen you in a while in here. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god! I like no this one I just can't.
Need a wheel lock.
I keep rolling downhill. This just shows you like the floor in here is not very even. You making a wheel?
I'm gonna give you a shin.
Thanks, God.
You just roll the other way.
Well, I can't be that close to my desk. Hopefully, Jake would have checked on you. Like, Jake would have not done. Like, he was like, he had no idea what happened. Because, like, if you watch the video, he kind of pops in from like off screen to like, be like, hello, what happened? Now you're paranoid. I'm not really necessarily paranoid now. I think it's more or less like I check chairs just to make sure it's good to go. I wasn't looking at my screen. I thought you had pulled something off of the shelf. See, like there was I don't know. There was probably between 30 and 40 people that night watching, and it just. I think I handled it like a champ, though. I mean, I don't do well with like public speaking or anything like that. So like being on YouTube and all that, it's helped me with that. So, but if I had been like my first live or two, like I would never came back. I would just like slowly just disappeared. Yeah, that would have been horrible. Because even my first live was kind of rough. Like I think my computer died. What else? Couldn't get it to link up. It was like a lot of issues with it. Just a flesh wound, exactly. Not too bad. I just didn't ever realize how bad of a bleeder your head is.
I mean, the cut wasn't.
It wasn't that deep.
I mean, it was about an inch long, but I mean, it was bleeding.
Yeah. Check the screws on the monthly basis. Yeah. 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 So, no, I'm happy with my chair. This one is actually free. I was happy about that too.
Nice chair.
I just happened to like check the Facebook Marketplace. Like seeing the duck sound. You're seeing the duck sound.
This? That's the name of the song?
Yeah. Feeding the ducks. I'm just doing my thank you cards. Yeah. Here's the owl. It's a mere flesh wound. I haven't watched it in a long time.
Monty Python?
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to have someone watch it.
He'd probably love it. What was another one that I was saying that he would have really liked? There was another one. I can't remember which one it is. I thought he would think would be really funny. What? Tis nothing but a flesh wound, yes. Can I get like merch that just says that?
With like staples going in your head?
Just little staples, like 3 little staples. Just for your flesh wound. Can I use that?
You probably could. I wouldn't say it out loud. People take that idea.
That'll be my. If I have to do merch, it'd be like with a chair.
A broken chair.
A broken chair.
With you like laying on the ground.
I wouldn't go that detailed on it. It would just be like.
That's true. You could have a chair broken.
Just like fall apart. I like that chair though. It was a nice chair.
It was cool. It was very unique.
Voiceover guy. Anything from the weekend that you really liked finding?
Yeah, I think I heard you say it earlier, but like I feel like we didn't do spectacular on the yard sale finds, but it was more like we found some really good stuff at the thrift store.
I thought we did better, which is funny because we don't usually find a ton at the Goodwills.
No, I will say the one thing at the yard sales I thought was cool was that talking math calculator thing from like 1984.
Yeah.
It's got that computer voice.
We also found those knight figures.
Oh yeah.
What brand is that?
The Britons knights figures. Yeah, those are cool. Found that Mack truck hood ornament. Like big brass or big chrome hood ornament.
Always thought thank you cards or the lead sword. I don't know. I think for me, I talked about this a handful of times, but like for thank you cards, I honestly feel like that's what's helped me with getting more feedback on eBay, and I get compliments on them a lot. So I it's what I've done since the beginning, and it's worked. So I stick with it. What's up, Gary? Haven't seen you around in a long time. How are you?
What's next?
My dad sold those Hocus Pocus Funko Pops that he found at the bins when I was down there.
Not surprising.
Cool. Yeah.
That's good fun.
Cool. Mack truck hood emblems is a good item. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like $350.
What do your thank you cards look like? I need a can you have different colors. One doesn't. A bright one. Yeah. Yeah. So what I do is I have like these. So I order these off of Amazon. So it's like they're like 150 small envelopes and little note cards, and so I stamp them. It says "Thanks a million" on it, and then like the envelopes, I'll pick out a different stamp every time I do these. And then I just say like, "Hey, thank you for your order and your support. Please enjoy whatever item it is." And I put my name and at MD Picker, and that's what I put in there. It's just real easy, simple, and people like it. A good majority of them, I'll put like a sticker in it. Like right now, I have a bunch of Halloween stickers. I'm just kind of like sticking in there. But yeah, that's what I do. All right, I'm doing the other mask. The clown, the insane clown posse looking thing.
Looks like a punk clown.
I know. These thank you stickers. Yeah, I have. I put thank you on everything. When I first started, I was overly ambitious with my packing.
Yeah, you were like treating it like an Etsy store.
It was like I was treating it very much like an Etsy store tour. Like I was stamping the tissue paper and like had it like I would stamp every single piece of tissue paper I had stamped out and
it's like, oh my god. It's gonna take you 2 hours to pack 2 orders.
But this is like where I first started, so I mean, I was just trying to figure out what worked for me, what didn't work, and it's all a learning lesson. Definitely don't do that anymore. But I've stuck with the thank you cards. Yeah. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. All right. Yes, very much overkill. Very much overkill. But I have learned since then.
Is this one dry already?
No. This is flat.
Flat?
Yeah.
Or me first class?
Yeah, whatever. That's what I meant.
Flat first class.
You should be able to just you can put that in a bag.
Yeah, but I just want to see. The other one was like just over a pound, so
Yeah.
that's good. This one's definitely under, but very close.
Yeah, that's what I have them at. So I do try to check when I am listing them. I make sure I'm putting the right weight in. Are y'all still selling a lot of Halloween stuff? So do you end listings and sell similar, and does it help your sales? I haven't done it in a while.
What?
End listings and then relisting it. I haven't done it in a long time, honestly, because I think just because of the summer, I've had a lot of crap going on. But I'm about to go and start doing a lot of that, and also like revising listings. I do that more so than ending listings. I think that's what I do. How about you?
I don't end the listings. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I've thought about doing it for a few things, but especially stuff that's sat for like 6 months plus. What I tend to do is go in and drop stuff by like 50 cents or $1.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something marked at like over $50. I'll drop it by $1, maybe once every week or two.
There you go. Oh, I didn't put Robert, Bob. Usually how it goes is it Rob or Bob?
Could be either one.
Where does Bob come from? It's Robert.
Robert.
I know, but where does Bob come into it?
Well, where does Bill come from William? You know?
Was it Richard as Dick? Like, I don't understand that either. Like, how is that like?
I don't know. Somebody might know.
Things we learn on these lives. There you go. Robert is trying to mark down Halloween displays at Lowe's and Home Depot. That's good to know.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. And listing similar about the price and list it. Yeah, so I think it's just if you want to do it. I think the majority of the time it works though because it gets you. But so imagine if you relist it, it's getting you onto the top of the listing, right?
Well, it would get you to the top of like the newly listed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like getting you back in the algorithm kind of thing. All right, let's go to. Let's do Eeyore. Eeyore. We're gonna do the broom later.
There's boxes downstairs. Okay, found a random.
A random toy. That happens.
Is that a Leona?
Leona. I think so. I believe so. Yes. Oh, come on. It's off. It's out of line. I hate this. I hate when it does that. I hate when it double prints. Alright. Sold a pair of Carhartt jeans. Nice. I think I have a couple things I got in the wash that I got over the weekend at yard sales. I'll get this wash and I'll list all those. I'm not a big fan of clothes. I will say that. Not a fan.
But you still buy it.
No, I know if it. That's the thing. Like if I know that I can like make a decent profit off it, and like it's not gonna take me long to do, I'll do it. It was like I had found some. It was the Harley Davidson like the Sturgis T-shirt. Like I know this so well. Or anything that's like, I guess, majority of Harley Davidson shirts, if they're in the larger sizes. Like that one's like a 2X. No, I'll grab those. What else have I grabbed? I have a tendency to find a lot of Coach belts. I have a pair of like Tweety Bird overalls I need to put up. Let's see. This will Eeyore. Eeyore. Name one of it. What all do you sell? You have what, Legos?
Um,
Car manual.
car manual, a model kit. That's pretty good. Already packed it up.
Yeah.
Packed up. Friday, thinking we could get it out.
It's all good.
Didn't realize the post office was closed today.
Well, I didn't realize that either until like my phone started telling me asked me if I wanted to change my alarm on my phone for Columbus Day, and I was like, what? I was very confused. Oh yeah. What film festival did you go to? Oh, so I was talking about this a little earlier. So Mike and I, the voice god, we've been on.
Snap.
So we've been involved with the film fest ever since it started, and it's 17 years ago, technically.
Yeah.
And so we've been involved in some form or another. So the first year we were kind of like behind the scenes, and then was it 4 years that we participated in? And so competed. Yes.
Well, the fun fact is that your dad was in our first movie.
Yes. Yeah, so Dennis, be nice, was in our very first film, and we won Best of the Fest, Best Pro, Best Cinematography, and then Best Acting. Yeah. So that was like the first when we first went in. My dad had never acted before, and his prize was headshots, and he didn't know what headshots were. So that was pretty cool. But then after we did that for 4 years, and then after that we joined the staff and always helped out in some capacity. Mike has always done team bumps. Sometimes there was like, what was it?
Like promo videos.
Well, it's promo videos, but it's also like in between films. There's another like the staff would do a story, and so there was a lot of that kind of filming. And then I would do a lot of art projects, and I did the graphic design stuff. And then like during lockdown and stuff, I had those 2 years.
You can.
What?
72 Fest.
Yeah, if you guys want to check it out, it's 72fest.com. So
72fest.com.
Yeah, 72. The number 72fest.com. But yeah, so we've always been doing that for the last 17 years, which is really weird to say it's been that long.
Well, yeah, before we were married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's probably like, you're gonna have to run the shooting head thing by my wife.
Headshots.
Yeah.
He got shot.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, that's an interesting. I have to look that one up. Blue Sunshine. It's a horror movie. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did help. I judged. I was the judge for set design and costumes this year. I've been like a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
The message on eBay. About what? Well, okay. I will check that out. I got a message. I'm going to check out whenever I get done on here. Let me change this. Is it leaving in the space? There. I don't like that it can't loop through these songs. Like, it just keeps playing the same one over and over again. So it's like feeding it up. It's like repeatedly.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like, how to access royalty-free music, right?
Yeah, but you have to license it, and it's not a big deal, but you just have to subscribe to the service. You didn't pay for the.
Don't you have one?
I don't. I'm not doing that.
Can you give me the hookup? Like,
No.
no. Fine then. I'm rolling downhill.
I'd like to keep my job so we can eat food.
So what's the Halloween costume this year?
So us.
Yeah.
Mm,
Should I say it or should I save it?
I think you should save it, but you could probably like drop little hints. People can probably guess. It's not that hard to guess if they know like
No.
someone.
All I'm gonna say is there is kind of like a new reboot, new movie coming out. I think it's this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of two characters. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I'm excited for it because I think it's gonna be awesome. I feel like I need to like find shoes with like some height to them or something because I'm just a little too short. I'm collecting the coffee.
All right, so you're gonna do that one later.
Yes, I'll do that one later. Hand is freezing.
Man, it's a little chilly up here. Ah, ice cubes.
Okay, yeah, I'll look at the message here whenever I get off the live. I'll let you know. Oh, that means it's gonna be good.
With the costume.
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
be.
We did. Last year was Fear and Loathing. Is what we did last year.
Mhm.
I was very happy about that one. I thought that was pretty
good.
cool.
That's very good.
Lily and Herman Monster? No. No, not that one.
Good guess,
That's
though.
a good guess. That's a good one. We haven't watched that yet either. The Rob Zombie monsters.
We've done. I guess we have done more like movie. Well, maybe not.
We did like Bob Ross and the Happy Tree. We've done did Cheech and Chong 1 year. I did Fear and Loathing last year. We did one year, and I'm not gonna repeat it because it was really bad.
Which one was
The teddy bear.
Oh my god.
That was horrible. That was like that was really bad.
Terrible.
That was terrible.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't fly these days.
What else have we done? I feel like we've done.
There was 1 year where you were like an Ewok, and I was like,
Yeah,
you like did my makeup.
I did his
and
makeup.
face.
Don't watch it. Not very good. Well, okay, it's a Rob Zombie movie that's rated PG. That doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah.
Like if you're going from Devil's Rejects and 1,000 Pounds of Corpse kind of thing, and then you go to that and like,
Yeah.
or like his remake of Halloween. And yeah, and then you go to the monsters and it's PG. Like it just doesn't seem right to me. So everybody's plans for the week, anything interesting? You got any certain goals you're trying to reach? True, yeah. No, I love this time of year. This is like, if y'all can't see, normal people scare me. Any of y'all are like American Horror Story fans. That's where that's from. But no, I'm like a full on like horror movie buff. I love it. And I just found another channel. I shared it in my stories on Instagram last week, but it's called Grim Life Collectives, and so it's on their another channel here on YouTube. And they go around to different haunts, so like haunted forest, scare houses, those kind of things. But they also go to seek out grave sites for famous people, or look for different locations for where horror movies or scary movies are filmed. It's really cool. I think it's cool. Yeah, Grim Life. Yeah. Grim Life Collective is what they're under. They're awesome. Yeah. My goal is to get a bunch of stuff done this week. I gotta make sure I'm clean, organize stuff, and get stuff pretty much to where like next week, whenever I start my part-time job, it'll be run a little smoother. I don't have to work until the afternoons. I'll be able to get everything like reselling stuff done in the mornings, and then work in the afternoons, and then probably do more reselling at night. So, have to find stuff to list this week. You don't have a death pile? Maybe like boiled peanuts. I'm boiling 30 pounds. Gary, why are you boiling 30 pounds of peanuts? That's a lot. It's been a very long time since I've had boiled peanuts. Boiled? Boiled? I can't say it properly. And Michael.
What?
You say boiled?
Boiled? Boiled.
Boiled?
No. Boiled.
It's like full.
No.
Boiled peanuts? Boiled?
Yes.
I have to focus on it.
Do I really need to get into this conversation? Is this really happening?
What? It's a boiled peanuts, right?
What?
Boiled?
Okay. It's not bull, B-U-L-L, bull peanuts.
I'm not saying bull.
But you're saying boiled peanuts.
Boiled peanuts?
Boiled peanuts.
Stop yelling at me. Boiled peanuts. Educate me. Oh, Lord.
It's a southern thing, right? Isn't boiled
Definitely
peanuts?
Definitely say it right the first time. Bold.
Bold.
It's boiled peanuts.
Bold, yeah.
It's a southern
I think
thing.
when you spell it like that, B-O-W.
Yeah, bold.
Yeah, B-O-W-L, possibly B. That's pretty good.
Bold. Boiled peanuts. It's a southern thing. Yeah. I don't know if anybody wants to say like or Google. We're an educational live. We do this. There's something every live that we gotta look up. Educate you. Best to never eat them. Less than done.
Roasted salted peanuts is like one of
the boiled peanuts.
I see.
They're just they're a different texture.
So like
they're a little different.
some people, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like some people will boil peanuts and they put the whole pod in their mouth and like basically kind of like sunflower seeds, right?
Some people
chew through it and
well, even with them roasted, people eat them whole. Like I know people who've eaten them whole. I mean,
eat the shells?
Yeah. But with boiled peanuts, it just softens them. It makes them a different texture. It's just why are you playing with the doll? This is Monster High. When I looked her up, she was going between, I think it was between 60 and 80. So She was a good find for what, was it 249?
Yes.
240. Nope.
She's pulling a Matrix maneuver.
I was trying to move her legs. It just
dodging bullets. Play with puppets and dolls.
You boil green peanuts, maybe add Cajun spice, and they get really soft. They'll say all you're doing is boiling them, like salty pinto beans to me. Like, wait, you're not supposed to eat the shells?
I think if you're boiling them with like Cajun, if they're spicy, it'd be pretty good.
Look, let's choose the topic before y'all make it difficult.
I mean, we can talk about how you eat crabs or steam crabs, or do you boil crabs? You know, that's a big heated debate outside of Maryland, I feel like.
This is a daytime show. Alright, well, it's like, okay, well, I'm rolling. Like soft shell crabs. Like, what do you like? How are you grabbing those?
It's different. Soft shell crabs, the crab has just molted its shell, and it's very soft. And people eat. I don't like soft shells for some reason, but you still have to somewhat clean them. You pull out the lungs, but then you cook them, usually fried. You batter them and fry them, and then sandwich typically.
That's just weird. It's just like.
I mean, some people like them, but you're eating everything, the shell and all. But it's not really hard. It's soft, obviously. But with regular crabs, you're steaming them, and
I never had crabs until I moved here. That's what we take it out of context. I've never eaten crabs until I moved up here. I should say that.
It's a morning show, Jay.
I'm trying, okay.
Yes, I mean, some people really love soft shell crabs. I mean, I don't mind them, but I would 99 out of 100 times pick hard shell crabs.
I think the only time I've had soft shells when we went down to Commonwealth and
NC Picker cooked.
No, OBX.
Eric. Oh, it was OBX.
Eric cooked them.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Those were good. That was like the first time I had it.
Eric cooked up a really nice seafood feast for everyone. Shrimp and
it was awesome. It was
cool.
It was a really good dinner. It was a good night.
Yeah.
No, he did good job at cooking all that.
So, did you sell just the hat before?
For Woody. For an act like the.
Okay, you're talking about Woodies. You should probably show this off.
Woody from Toy Story. If you find the hats, it's the actual like
the cowboy hat.
Okay, but it's the actual like toy figure, not the size, but a little bit like it's the smaller size of Woody. If you find just the hat in like toy bags, you can sell that individually, and you're gonna pay like 40-50 cents for it, and you can make, I don't know, like I think I sold it for either $12 or $15 just for the hat, because you never find that with the hats. So
was Jesse a bad buy?
No. Those like we're so scary for the kids. That's funny. There's some intense decorations out there.
Well, I mean, even our 7-year-old is kind of freaked out by the
Which one?
The Lowe's stuff. I feel like we haven't been to Lowe's in a while.
Well, it's funny though, but she'll want to go to Spirit Halloween.
Yeah,
because that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts, crabs, and Woody. Really? Better off.
What other kind of innuendos?
I know. There's always something. Yeah. Always something. Hey, what's up? How are you, Gary? How's it going? So, and you're also just coming in at the end of my life. Yeah, I know. And I go by. It goes by fast when you're on here. But I got some stuff I need to get done that's not in here. I get some house stuff done and work on some listings here. Yeah, hope y'all have a good week. I do believe I'm going live with Jake on Wednesday night evening. In the evening on our new channel that we're creating. I'll be sharing all that. We've had to like postpone we had to postpone it a couple times. You come over here. It's just all right. So yes, I will be promoting all that other stuff. Although the lives are happening this week. I'm back on Monday mornings. With this not job. Yeah, hope y'all have a good week. Have some good sales. Keep kicking it. And yeah, have a good day, y'all. Do this properly.